Hola amigos, hola amigas, welcome, bienvenido, croeso y salam. Welcome to the channel, y'all. Cheshire Action Mash. Today I'm going to be doing a refurb of a Hoover Junior, this little old lady here. I've had it for absolutely ages and I desperately needed to do something with it. So it's been hanging around and I'm like, right, okay, let's get this Hoover Junior done because there's going to be some retrobriting and polishing and everything. So this is what we have. And we have a Hoover model 1346A, 240 watts, serial number 1346209777418, made by Hoover Limited, Great Britain. And it's not in too bad a condition, to be honest. I'll be able to do a kind of sympathetic refurb on it, but I will want to take out the motor and see if it's got a suppressor in it and desuppressor it and tidy it up. And I've got some new brushes for it as well. It could do with them. But overall, in general, it's not in bad condition. I'm not going to be switching it on because I don't know what state the suppressor's in, so I won't be testing it until after. So unfortunately that's not going to happen, but yeah, okay, let's get you guys a little bit closer and let's take a closer look. Okay, so like I said, it is the 1346A. Let's remove the tag. So it's got all its bits with it, just needs a good clean. It's got a Ashley fused plug on it. I will give that a dishwash because that brings it up nice and clean, so I will do that to it. We've got the bag and the bellows. The zip works on it really well. It is just a little bit dusty and dirty and will need a wash, so we'll wash that. Bottom fill on that one, as you can see. Handles on it, again, they're a little bit scratched and whatever, but I'm not going to be respraying or anything. I am just going to be giving it a sympathetic cleanup. I do like the patina on it, but it definitely needs a wash. I do like this dark blue. That's also faded as well, so this is going to be put into Retrobrite as well, because the blue, it's got like a bit of a dark green color on it compared to what it was originally. Give that a clean, remove the metal bit, that'll be fine, and Retrobrite that. And for the main event, see, it's not in too bad a condition. It really just needs a cleanup. Let me get my screw card and a screwdriver and we'll start taking this apart. Okay, let's remove the brush roll. And I'm going to remove the cover. That has not been opened in a few years, and yes, there is a pesky suppressor in it. Let's get rid of all this. So I got my parts bucket to put the parts in that I need to wash. Let's remove the rear wheels. out. Okay, that's the foot pedal switch out the way. Okay, now I should be able to just deseal it. Okay, I've managed to save the original seal. Okay, so we've got the body out of it. It is absolutely filthy. I don't know how easy it's going to be to remove this plate, but I have found that if I've dishwashed them and then the seal on it gets kind of soft. Jeez. And then they're easy to come off. So what I'm going to do is to remove the 3 screws. So I've removed the 3 screws so that hopefully after I dishwash it and it's a bit soft, that should be easy then to come apart. That's where I found. So that's going in the bucket. These 3 parts are going to be put in the sandblaster because there's nothing I can do with them apart from sandblast them. And here we have the motor itself. So let's clean that up a bit. So So the first thing I want to do here now is to desuppressor it. Here we go, danger removed. These parts are also going to need sandblasting, because I'm going to put them back on. But for now, I'm just going to put the screws in. And there we go, that is done. So I have the red wire comes in here, through the switch, through to here. I've used this connector on it. That'll turn it on and off. And then the black one then, which goes to the other carbon brush there. So I've just desuppressed it and organized it for now. This is what we've removed. So the only parts I keep are these. The rest can go. There's the seal, which I will put in some hot water to give it some life back. And there we go. So the next thing I need to do on this now is to obviously strip the motor completely. And then, well, we can see what's going on there. But for now, that is it. Let's take off this now. Okay, so I can't get the fan blade off at the moment, but it's no biggie. When I take the motor apart, I should be able to do that. Once I've got the armature out, if I take out the whole thing, I'll see what we got. But until then, that is it. So, next thing I have to do now is to wash all the parts, which you will see now, and wash the bag. Oh, that reminds me. Let's take this off. I'll give that a vac before I wash it, and this as well. So yeah, let's get everything clean. So as you just saw from the video, these have been cleaned. Like I said, I put this into the dishwasher. When I took it out, it literally just came out. So doing that does make a huge difference. I mean, number one, it's nice and clean, which is always a bonus. But then to remove the mastic, if you put it in the dishwasher, I find even with the metal ones, if you put them in the dishwasher, the heat will just remove the mastic. So that is nice and clean. I'm going to remove all of this from the edges before I put the new one in. But yeah, that's quite decent now. The other parts I've washed by hand. I'm going to put that into the sandblaster as well to clean that rust off. This works fine, so I'm not going to do anything apart from re-oil it. The little red Rolo is clean, foot pedal, and the rubber bumper as well. Looks really nice. Right, so I've got all of these parts done. What I need to do now is concentrate on the motor. I need to Retrobrite this to try and bring it back to some form of color before I do anything. I'd forgot. So let me get my Retrobriting stuff set up for this. Okay, it's a bit of a mishmash, but it's all in. Now I just have to leave it cook for about 24 hours. In the meantime, we're going to work on the motor, but that's going to be for another day, and I'll see you in the next episode for part 2. Bye, y'all.